Gato Perro with another Spider-Man Legends Infinite Series review today on the Spawn of Symbiotes Carnage. Here we see the awesome figure inside of his box with Green Goblin's head in the fire that attaches to his back. Spawn of Symbiotes at the bottom with the Spider-Man logo at the top with the Spider-Man spider at the top. Picture of Spider-Man on the side again, and the running change figure, the Toxin, using the Hyperion body mode, and his bio reading, "Destruction and mayhem have a new home, living in the body of the demented Eddie Brock. Will the vicious Toxin out-savage the chaos, causing carnage?" We'll find out. The rest of the figures on the line, and now we'll get to the actual review on the Carnage. Well, Hasbro managed to deliver another action figure with the exact same body mold that they've been using for a really long time, but they just added pieces to it like the hands, the tendrils, and the head, and still managed to make an incredibly amazing figure. Like, this Carnage just basically is better than the Toy Biz figure. So let's take a better look at the head sculpt, which everybody just loves because it looks a lot more comic book accurate. Everybody likes the more longer mouth, just kind of longer jaw that goes down. He's kind of a smiling head sculpt. His big, huge, white pearlescent eyes look really awesome. And actually, mine did come with really good paint apps. It was obviously it was only one per box, but yet it happened to be a really good painted one. It looks incredibly awesome. You can see all the black on the nose going up the forehead with the different symbiote paint all over it, and the head is really extremely awesome. And then the eyes are sculpted in, and the white does cover completely most of the inside of the eye. Looks really awesome. The inside of the mouth is painted all pink, and then more like the inside top of the mouth is all red, which is fine. Kind of looks sometimes like it's a ball peg in there, you can see, but not really. It's really good. And some areas do have like some red, which I'm guessing is either on purpose or just a paint flaw, but at the same time it makes it look like just like the symbiote is like more gooey. And speaking of gooey, it doesn't go on through his entire body. It's just the bucket cap mold, but it is painted and there's really nice black, which is not messed up. It is really nicely painted on there, so I actually do accept it, even though it's not sculpted like the Toy Biz version. And some other little marks that look like they're paint flaws are supposed to be there if you look on the back of the packaging to compare. So it looks really cool. You can see the tendrils coming out of the side of his forearm, which do look like they're pegged or glued on there, with this one being like a much softer rubber. The other side of the arm does continue the same rubber piece, so actually different, but it's still on the side. Then it continues all the way down to the bottom of the calf for the leg, where the left side of the calf does have two separate tendril pieces. Another one just has one flaring out to the side. Same nice paint going through the feet, really nice. They are not the same paint on both sides, but they are separate. Really nice all over the place. On the back, it does continue with a separate tendril piece that can be attached where the Captain America shield would be placed. You can still see the tendrils attached. We kind of flare out on the back of the elbows, which is really cool. So you can like it's flaring out, jumping kind of a style. Really nice long tendrils that you can stretch up, although they do seem to flare down because, you know, there's nothing really helping them stand up. But it still looks really good, and you can adjust it, so it looks really good on the back. For Carnage's articulation, it's the same as the bucket cap mold, which really helps it with a lot of stuff. Like his head goes all the way up really nicely, which I'm guessing the other Toy Biz figures didn't. And they just have ball jointed shoulders, which are regular. They just go in and out, forward and back like normal. He does have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He does have wrists to go up and down in this hand, but the other hand seems to be kind of stuck in that way rather than force it. And aprons that does a decent job of going forward and back enough, I guess. A regular waist joint that goes 360, really good. T-joints that are regular also as well. He does thigh articulation that goes side to side. Double jointed knee as well. Calf rotation and ankle pivot with the ankles moving up and down really well. So really awesome Carnage. Let's take a look at how it compares to the Toy Biz and other figures. This Marvel Legends Carnage does stand at 6.5 inches to the top of his head. Here he is compared to the bucket cap mold. And there he is next to the Toy Biz re-release by Hasbro Carnage, which has a lot more paint detail than the original. In the back we have the Marvel Select Venom, which stands really tall, and then the other side we have the re-release again of the Toy Biz Venom with a different spider. And here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man, who is a bit shorter to the around where his mouth starts at the top. So overall, I'd say this is going to be one of the two figures that are really hard to get. Mine is the Black Cat, so I would say try to get to your store when they just barely are putting them out there from straight from the box, including that it's just one per box. It's going to be really hard. Good luck finding him. I say go toy hunting as much as possible. I got way too lucky and got there before anybody else did, except they took my black cats. So anyway, I'll have to give this Carnage a 10, since basically this was Carnage can even stand by himself because his legs got a bit wobbly on me. So now I can have a Carnage for stop motion, and you have something to look forward to when it comes to that. Gato.
I also have to give him a 10 with a 2 thumbs up.
Yay! Awesome Carnage, really recommend it. Love the head sculpt, everything's good about it. Hopefully this is like the last we'll see maybe of the Bookie Cap mold, because I would like to see more molds. Probably they're going to be reusing the Superior Spider-Man mold. So anyway, this has been Gato Perro. Please stay tuned for more reviews and stop motions.